Hello friends, and welcome to Subnautica. I have wanted to revisit this game for a very long time. As many of you know, I'm a marine ecologist, which means I study basically what is the combination of biology and environmental science in the ocean. And I work specifically in kelp forest restoration, which means that I work with these really big marine plants and the life that lives around them. And Subnautica is, of course, a game all about surviving in an ocean planet. So we're gonna take a stab at it because I played this game in 2017, but I haven't played it since then, and I love the ocean. Mostly I just want to see how this goes, and we'll go from there. And now we have another way down. Again, it's just such a beautiful region. Okay. So this to me screams reminiscent of Kelp Forest, right? Like these big, whatever you want to call them. But this is the kind of ecosystem I work with. You know, all of these big plants. All of this. Except for usually there's a lot more going on. I specifically focus on things that live in the bottom of the ocean. Or on the floor. I'm a benthic ecologist. So I work with like urchins and sea stars and things, and those are fun.
This planet grows in unusually distinct
Ecological biomes. Further study is recommended. Technically it's not a biome. Well, an ecosystem is a biome. Or rather, a biome is an ecosystem. It's just that ecosystems more happen in defined areas. Considering these seem to be relatively small, they would be classified as ecosystems rather than biomes most of the time. Because in ecology, like in most things in life, size matters. Oh, there's so much bioluminescence. That's cool. Most things aren't quite this vibrant. So like when you hear about bioluminescence, you know, on nature documentaries and things, it's usually not this vibrant. Like you can definitely see it, but most things really aren't that bright. They just kind of have a dim glow to them. There are obviously very distinct exceptions to that, but by far and large, most things that are bioluminescent kind of give off like a vague, it's more like that, you know, where you can kind of see things at the distance, but it's not most of the animal, and they don't have this like very distinct outline and things. But like, this is kind of bush thing right here. Like this is a more accurate, I don't know of any bioluminescent plants in the ocean. That doesn't mean there aren't any, it just means that I don't know of them. But like this is a ridiculously high quantity of things that are bioluminescent. What just happened over there? Well, I mean, of course, like when everyone thinks of bioluminescence, I think most people either think of bioluminescent tides with dinoflagellate, or like anglerfish, I would say is probably one of the most common examples, you know? I feel like when most people think bioluminescent, they tend to think of one of those two. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't the fastest... Oh, that's a thingy. That's another thingy. Everything is going wrong. That's... What are you? You okay, friend? There you go. You can do this. I believe in you. I like the little, like, barnacle texture at the base of this. I think that's a lovely detail. However, we have not seen the presence of anything that would predate upon those barnacles, so they would just be everywhere. Oh, that's the, okay, I see what you mean about the attacking now. I see what you mean about the attacking. Specimen with symptoms of infection. What infection? One second, we need to read this while I figure out what an infection is. Databank, advanced theories. Specimen with symptoms of infection. This organism is displaying signs of a bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection site, so it's yet another bioluminescent thing. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium. I'm shocked that it's waterborne, realistically. Capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system, underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlikely so far is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. Warning, may be contagious. Avoid. Do not under any circumstances consume the fish. Well, considering it's a big boy fish, I'm not probably gonna eat it. I've scanned a whole lot, but I haven't scanned myself. You're not wrong. Fortunately, I see.
Self-scan complete.
Vital signs are normal, so...
Continuing to monitor.
Detecting increased foreign bacterial levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised. Okay, well, here we go.
Performing a self-scan is advised.
Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor. So we contracted a disease in about 2 seconds. I think that's a world record time.
Continuing to monitor.
I think I just speed ran infection percent in about 2 seconds. I feel like building a habitat over the kelp forest will be fun because, again, kelp forests are my primary research area, so like having my base in them would be fun. So what if I build my habitat on this like little island? But this island is really nice. What if I just want to live on the island? Okay, screw it. Is there a way for me to build like markers? Because I feel like that would be the big brain play. We'll do it like this. And now I can build a hatch. I need more titanium. Hello? What is this mysterious half orb? Can I bonk it? I can bonk it. What are you doing? It hit something. What are you? What is going on here? And we're gonna have a nice little interior here. This is the like one thing I don't like about it when building systems aren't grid-based, is that you can't make things... What?
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state.
The reactor is exploding.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh goodness. This is when you get underwater and hope that the shockwave doesn't destroy your entire existence. Is everything okay? That looks very much not okay.
Suit has been added to your blueprint database.
So there goes that, I guess. I'm glad we weren't anywhere near it, because I don't want to be very dead. Although, I feel like I should still be very dead, given the size of that explosion. What are you? Are you something I can scan? Oh, you're a sand shark. Cool. You're the first thing that's actually named the shark. No, come back here. I would like to scan you, please. Thank you. I swim in such a goofy fashion. Just I mean, the reason sharks have that kind of tail is because, like, the surface area is what makes them... Because that way they don't have to flap as fast. They can just get more power with, like, less swings. So, this design really doesn't make sense. Because it means you're wasting a ton of energy on just moving everywhere. Also, being stuck in the ground doesn't really help. Ooh, what is that? You're a big animal. Hello, friend. What are you? Looks like you got kind of like a horseshoe crab style mouth going on there. You're a reef back. That is a very, very cool thing. I'm assuming this would fill like roughly the same ecological niche as a whale, but I quite like the idea of a roaming mini reef. This is very vein dental. Yes, I wanted to scan you. It's a very, very cool creature. What are you? Oh, you're a biter. That sounds not nice. Who named all of these things? Like, if we're on an alien planet, is this just my person deciding, you know what, it's time?
Locals
That's a door.
show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
I'm assuming it's this very big cave entrance right here. Which I will certainly need more oxygen to attempt to explore, considering I can't make it down very far. But it looks really cool. I love the idea of having, like, it's not realistic, but I love the idea of having a world that's nearly entirely bioluminescent. It just seems magical, you know? This is one of those things that biologists get happy about. It is time, I believe, unless I forgot something.
The sea moth is
Seamoth.
a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels. Seek fluid intake.
So basically, swimming is good for your butt and makes you happy. That's what that just said. Which I won't disagree with. But I also have a submarine now, and honestly that's kind of amazing. Today we actually made a pretty decent amount of progress that I'm pretty happy with. We have our first little mini base over here. It's very tiny, but it does the job. And we have a seamoth. We made well, at least we found a number of tools, and that's useful. And I didn't die. It came close, but I didn't die, and I'm proud of that. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by if you did, and please follow if you haven't already. With that, have a great day.